So Juneau's the capital. Do you guys know any other capitals? Like if I ask you, if I rattle off some states, you think?
Maybe.
North Carolina?
Raleigh.
Okay. What about like well, we just talked about Colorado.
Denver.
You sure? All right. What about Utah? It's probably Salt Lake City, right?
I would think it's Salt Lake City would be my first guess.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know though.
I'm better this side of the Mississippi.
How about Nebraska?
Yeah, Nebraska.
Washington, D.C.
Wichita?
Wichita State.
Wichita's the capital of Kansas City.
Is it?
I mean Wichita.
Kansas?
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita. Okay. Oh, yeah, all right. We should. Yeah. That should be a quiz for next week's show. I think.
Yeah, give me one more capital.
Guys, this is they
something
call
like,
us the Breeze.
Something like Columbus or whatever.
Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Let's go.
Ohio.
Hey guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. How you all doing? How y'all doing out there?
Hi, y'all.
Do you miss us?
Yeah, I missed us. I'll tell you that. Let's do this shit. Yeah. Guys, this is episode 38 of They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. You can find us here on YouTube every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't, so make sure you're telling your friends. And if they can't catch us live, go out to our podcast every Monday. You get that at midnight every Monday, wherever you get your podcast. Drip. Yeah, exactly.
Just tell 10 friends. This will be like multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
You tell friends, they tell friends,
and so on and so on. Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We got a huge show for you tonight, a king-size show.
King-size.
Which reminds me, how y'all been sleeping?
Oh, we've been sleeping. We've been sleeping good. How you been sleeping, Dad?
You been sleeping all right, man?
I wake up early and go to bed early.
Still?
Love it.
Everything going well? I still been getting like that 10, 12 hours of sleep, dude. I don't know.
I was surprised earlier this morning. You texted me.
I was up early today.
8:30 a.m. text, and I was very surprised.
I cannot sleep beyond 7 hours and 6 is putting.
Well, I planned on sleeping all day, but about 6-7 hours after I went to bed, I kind of woke up and I was having trouble falling back asleep. I was thinking about all sorts of stuff, and then I also knew I needed to go to the magic store today. And I was like, well, this time I'm going to call in an order.
Yeah.
But I've heard if you like call in or go on the website and you plug your stuff in there. Sometimes they say it takes a while for them to text you and say, hey, your order's ready. So they're like, if you're on a time crunch, that's why I usually just go directly in and then order what I will. But this time it was ultra convenient because I just walked in. They had my stuff all ready for me. They checked my ID at the magic store. But I heard that it took. So I woke up a little early and got into it about an hour and a half, 2 hours into them being open, and I got a text back within 15 minutes, and it said your order's ready. Nice. Shit, I didn't even leave. I was still working on stuff for the show, So yeah, so
you've been practicing your magic.
Early bird gets the worm.
Can you make things disappear?
Yeah, I can make a lot of stuff.
I got a friend.
I've already made a lot of stuff disappear.
I got a friend, and I'm not going to mention him, that plays golf that would like to see if you could make his bad shots disappear while he's playing golf.
What do we know in the Tree of Trust?
Jingle, 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 jingle. Segway. All right, we might as well talk about it because we were just watching it. The Masters are upon us, ladies and gentlemen. It's. I'm amazed and I'm thankful. Quite frankly, I'm thankful that I'm able to pull the two of you boys away when you have free time right now to be watching the Masters on television, as we were for an hour or two leading up to the television show. Yeah.
Well, yeah, now it's done, but it was. I love this time of year. I really, really enjoy this time of year.
I know you do. I know you
when
do.
the schedule came out and it was like, what do you do? Like they have it perfectly to where I can watch on Sunday. I can watch the winner.
Well, you have a pretty light schedule this weekend anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, what do you...
Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to be going to the Lightning game and going to the box and watching the Bruins play.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be pretty fun.
We'll get into that in a minute. But yeah,
the Masters, I always look forward to this time of the year. And like you say, you don't really watch golf tournaments, but
Not
you
much,
will watch
but
the
I will.
Masters.
And I'm off Sunday, so guess what I'm doing Sunday, buddy?
We're going to have to meet up, and we're going to have to watch some of this, man, because
we'll watch it Sunday.
I love it.
We'll throw some ribs in that smoker and smoke them.
We're not talking about necessarily coming over here, but you might have to come meet us downtown every once in a while, big
So
dog.
why do you like the Masters so much?
I just think, I mean, like if all the things you're going to watch, like people who don't like football that much, they watch the Super Bowl, if anything for the commercials.
Yeah, I get it. That's what I was going to say.
But the fact that it is the big championship of championships and stuff like that, I mean, I just, I have tuned in when I'm available to tune in. Like I said, this Sunday, that is what I will be doing, unless there is a Bolts game at all. But I think the next Bolts game after Friday is Monday, so I think I'm good on that. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I do remember one time, like this is what got me into the Masters in the first place. I was keying for a different location of my restaurant. I was part of like sort of a chain, I guess you could say, definitely a chain at that point, franchise. And I used to do a little key managing, and this store in South Tampa was taking out most of their employees and managers for like a little fishing excursion and weekend trip. So, and they were going to do it the weekend of the Masters because they lived in a richer part of the neighborhood, and they figured most people would probably be like watching the Masters and not really coming in, so they were going to do it on a slow weekend. So I went over, played manager a little bit, and it was kind of slow. It really was. So I just stood at the bar. Basically, I worked there Saturday and Sunday, all day, both days, and I just stood at the bar.
And watched it, and that's when you fell in love with it.
That was the year that Phil Mickelson won, so that would have been...
Yeah. That was like 2014 or something.
No, when I worked for this place, I only worked there from 2006 to 2009, 10, or 10.
Oh,
so
then it was probably his first.
it would have been...
One of.
There?
Yeah, something out around here, something really close to here. Yeah, exactly. So that's how I kind of got into it.
Yeah, I mean, it is just Dad and I were talking about this, and just how like the PGA is not part of the actual tour,
Right.
and it's its own being. So it's basically like, hey, we're gonna pop through on the tour, and is it cool if we crash at your house? And you're like, yeah, okay, you can crash at our house,
Right.
And it's gonna be on our rules, and then let's have everyone in. I love it. I mean.
No, yeah.
Tiger's there. Who would even thought
did they
Tiger
have-
almost
did-
had his leg off, like cut off?
Oh, yeah,
like,
what, 14 months
amputated,
ago?
Like 14 months
months
ago,
ago?
and now he literally is in the conversation. He's like
Yeah,
4 or
he's
5
one
back.
under.
Like
Yeah.
he's doing
And the
what he needs
the leaders
to
are
do.
four.
And I was
four
telling
under?
Ryan, 2 putts that he missed that he just did
he's
not
right
hit
there.
it hard enough. He had the line perfectly read. If it would have went both of them about that much further, it would have been like, blink. And he just left it that short on 2 that he had the perfect line, just not enough speed, obviously. But
I think that's like
he's playing well, and he's gonna. You could see he was in pain at the end of the day. I bet he hated walking up to 18 and up over that sand trap, because that had to hurt coming back down those little knolls, and he's hurting. He's an old man. I mean, he's 46 years old.
Yeah.
Or 44. One of the two.
God, I couldn't
imagine
I mean,
that.
And
yeah.
he just broke his ankle.
Technicality aside, the physicality of golf, I know I couldn't do that right now.
But they said he can hit every shot just fine, doesn't hurt his feet. It's walking that golf course.
Yeah.
And they said hole 18 is like, somebody said, now I don't know where I read it today. I was reading a lot about it. And a 45-degree incline on 18 all the way up is what they said.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
I
I'm
mean, you
like,
hit it
that
down, you
seems
just
like
keep,
an awful lot.
You come
and then
down
they
and you
said
go up.
he's going to be glad when, and oh, you know what it was? Do y'all know who Lee Westwood is, right?
No.
His wife
carries
carries
for
his
him.
bag.
Yep.
All the kids are out of the house. They're all in college or graduated from college and doing their own
She
thing.
gets to go wherever
And
he
so
goes. And
they travel around.
man.
She's his caddy. She
Yep.
goes, I dread the 18th hole. And one time in the playoff, we had to play it twice. I'm like, I'm going to have to carry that.
Get that back and just.
She goes,
walk
sometimes
up
I think
that.
Lee just puts
Yeah.
a couple bricks in the bottom of it to test me and see if I'm checking the bag, see if what's in there and what's not.
That's awesome.
It's funny. That be the awesome life.
yeah,
You
that's
travel around with
funny.
your wife, and you're like,
Yeah, see, I would love to go to the Masters sometime, but I'm afraid I would just be, this is what I would do. I would end up getting really fucking shithouse hammered because you're pretty bored. You're just
And
kind of
it's
standing
cheap.
around.
It's cheap.
I mean, it looks pretty boring. Like
It's
you're
the
That's a big
concessions and the concession. Are you just talking about being attending?
I'm just saying
Yeah,
I'm
it's
attending.
very
You know what I mean?
cheap,
And just
once you're in
chilling,
there.
just probably tailgate a little bit before. I'm
Yeah.
out there. Hey, Bubba. hey Bubba, cracking a bush light, and hey Jordan, trying to wave and everything. Hey guys, waving.
I don't
at
think
him.
you can get that close to
Yeah,
where they
we'll
go.
see.
in.
I'm gonna
We can
figure
get
it
press
out.
passes.
I'll get some
I think
press passes.
They call us the
tailgate.
Breeze
Yeah,
press passes.
Exactly.
I
We get to
think
interview all them boys. That'd be great.
I think
yeah.
they would love to hang
But
out with us.
then I get a little too drunk, right? We start hitting
yeah.
the magic, and then we start running around like assholes. We're getting a little too rambunctious.
Can I borrow your 8 irons?
Bubba's out on the 17th. I hop in the golf cart.
Yep.
I'm hauling ass down, and they got security, but I hop in one of those little maintenance ones that had the diesel gas power engines
we're
on the
talking
back
about
of it. So I
gas,
got a little
baby.
extra torque. You know what I'm saying? We got security in regular golf carts.
Hey, all gas,
They're
no brakes.
chasing me down. They're like, Sir, you need to get off of your golf cart right now, sir. I'm going to find Bubba.
And you're Jim Nance. And I'm Nick. Hey.
And the announcers.
What do you make of that, Jim? I mean, the guy drove the cart right down.
Yeah,
It was
the
like he
announcers
stole a
are
car.
still very
It's,
calm about it. And there he is. He's running down.
Expressing himself like we all should at
Wow, now he's exposing
Well,
himself.
86th Mathers.
It appears he's exposing himself and urinating.
He's driving right down the bloody 17th fairway.
We're gonna
He's
take a
pulling
quick-
out an acoustic guitar. I don't know what he's doing exactly. Okay, let's
So
see.
It appears he
this
is
is not.
wielding the acoustic guitar
I
as a
don't
weapon.
think the memos at Augusta is going to
Oh,
approve.
this is just like tradition. This is much like with tradition.
This is absolutely tradition. Yes, very
Yes.
good. Very
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why the Breeze should not go to the Masters.
Well, yeah. Let's not let his fantasies spoil my fantasies.
What's your
I'll
fantasy?
be very cool, calm, and collected. Probably just post up.
Oh,
an
you need to
18.
just go and be
Yep.
boring?
Yeah.
You want to try to get on camera somehow?
No.
Wear like some shirts?
I'm gonna do
No.
some shrooms. I'm gonna sit on. 18.
Can I at least
I'm gonna
bring
be
me-
on 18. And I'm just gonna do shrooms. I'm gonna get there
The
early.
best
We're gonna
time
get
we
some
went
chairs,
was the
and we're
last
just
time,
gonna.
and we went early, and there was nobody around us. We were by ourselves.
Can I at least bring the Happy Gilmore face on the little
Oh,
popsicle
yes, you
stand?
They
Yeah,
would definitely,
absolutely.
if you went with us, they definitely see it because we were there so early.
You
There-
can't bring your cell phones, by the way. So
That's
it's gonna
fine.
be. You got to be one with
Oh,
the
at
people in the
Augusta.
course.
Yeah,
for
I'm
sure.
not doing it for content. I would just be doing it to
Oh, I
make
thought
them
you were talking
laugh.
about
See if I can make them
Valspar
laugh.
next time because you got a better
No, I'm talking
chance.
straight up Masters.
No, I
yeah.
think you got
We're
a
going
better
to
chance of getting
Masters.
on the Copperhead than you do.
The Breeze
Augusta.
go to Masters. All
Yeah,
right, that's
right.
our
We're gonna
that's
get
our
some-
year goal. We're going to get sponsored
We'll get on
enough
there.
to get tickets and flight over to
Hey,
the Masters this
what's
time
those,
next year.
Those dudes, what was that?
And we should
that
totally
something dude?
set up somewhere
What's
in the
name of that
bushes.
thing? Where the
And
guys
just do a little broadcast.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing where the guys did the dude thing and Fred Ridley, the chairman, agreed to it?
Oh,
And
Like
Bryson
Lebowski?
DeChambeau jumped in with him.
Lebowski?
What is it? What?
You ever seen that?
No,
video?
no. We'll check it out after on the break for sure. Yeah, you'll have to show us that.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, hey, they call us the Breeze. We do have a little bit of a show for you here tonight. It is
Yeah, I
episode
think
38,
it's,
you know, and like I said, we'll probably be letting you know how the Masters went next week when it ends, and a little bit of a lightning update for you. We are, we're only about 10, 11 games away from starting the playoffs here, man. We are definitely going to be in the playoffs, so
We
don't
need to
worry
put
about
that light
that.
on.
I think Ryan, you said we're still tied even after
I
our
think
terrible
93.
ass whooping
Yeah,
the other
I think
night.
we're 93, and then
With the Bruins, okay,
yeah,
and then of course the Leafs are
Panthers is
right
like
above us,
106.
and then the Panthers are up there like 106. So
What are you talking about? Points?
we're talking
Yeah,
about points, and
I
these
think-
are the four in our division. So these are the four that are definitely going because I think even though we're like 93,
It should be
the
close to
next
being
highest,
done, right?
Well, we
Yeah.
have about, like I said, about 11, 12 games left,
Oh, really?
and then we're
Okay.
done. And then the next team below us and Boston are at like 62. So there's unless we just all lose all
Capitals
our
get a
games.
wild card. The projections are Capitals will be getting a wild card, and then I think Boston will be getting a wild card.
They're always
Projections
solid.
right
Why
now.
is Washington always so solid?
And then
yeah.
it goes, Panthers, Toronto, and then us.
That's Washington State, right?
I believe
Capitals?
I believe Smashville's going to be in it. The way it's looking, obviously, definitely the top three teams in the entire fucking league are our division's own Florida Panthers. You have Avalanche, and then you have the Calgary Flames as well, and those are just powerhouse
Nashville-
teams right now.
I would
Nashville's
love. I
a-
want a
yeah.
three-peat, but I would love to see maybe after this three-peat.
Nashville's an expansion team. They've
Canadian
done
team
well.
to win one, maybe. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
been
no,
a while.
Nashville. Yeah, they're about fourth or third in their division right now, but there is some close callers. They could, things could change a little bit here in
I'm going to
one
say
or
the
two
NFL
of the Western
probably
divisions.
controls the salary cap situation, and revenue sharing way better than football does.
Oh, I'm sure.
Football-
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Or I mean baseball.
I'll be at the game
baseball.
tomorrow.
I'm sorry. I mean baseball.
Oh, okay.
Because football is pretty fair.
Yeah.
You know, but baseball, you got those two
Oh, yeah.
guys up there in our division.
Oh, we could do a whole podcast about that. It's called Moneyball. Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We're going to take a quick little commercial break, go throw some darts. We will be back with celebrity birthdays. So definitely don't go anywhere. Ryan, what do you say, bud?
Don't go anywhere.
Come right
Stop.
on back.
Stay.
All right.
Same
Stop.
bat
Sit
time,
back down.
same bat channel.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Oh, my God. It's too funny.
Get drunk! Yeah! We're talking. All right!
Oh, God. Welcome back, guys. They Call Us the Breeze, episode 38. My face hurts from laughing. This is why you have to, once again,
Your
you
face
got
is
it.
killing me.
You got to make sure you got to make sure you subscribe to the page, and you got to make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. That way, every time we do come on live, you can check it out, because you do get a lot of extra shit when we are live, and we just had a whole
Case in point,
tantrum.
Randy Newman.
Yeah,
We
a whole
just
tantrum
ran off on a
about Randy
tangent.
Newman, and if you weren't with us, you definitely missed some hot sauce. So,
I had no
but guys,
idea.
anyway, for those of you out there for listening, thank you so much for listening to us. We are They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. When we say live, we mean live.
We mean
on
live.
YouTube. On YouTube every Thursday
Live.
night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, exactly, guys. And then, of course, if you missed the YouTube feed, you can always check out the pod wherever you get your podcast. Drip every Monday, midnight, anywhere. Doesn't matter. And then the YouTube video comes back up, and then you can share it with your friends and do all that stuff. So, yeah. And definitely make sure you're calling in those voicemails. We got another episode of Ask the Breeze tonight, a couple voicemails that were left to us from
Okay.
listeners asking us certain
Send
questions.
those
So
in.
we're going to get
Send
those in.
Interesting.
We've got staff on.
Yeah. Screening the
People
screening
waiting, people
everything.
waiting
Yes.
by.
Print them out.
standing
We
by.
have to
hand them
screen
over.
everything. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, we screen everything. Well, guys, it is. They Call Us a Breeze. It's segment number 2. That only means one thing. It's time to get into it. Ryan is at 101. Dad is 99. That means Ryan hit his 100 mark
I
last
hit my
week.
100 mark.
Once again, congratulations to you on that one, bub. But it's time to keep chugging along. Let's do it.
I'll check.
I'm making a comeback. I hurt my ankle, and I'm making a comeback.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right,
like
there,
Tiger,
bud.
much like
Okay,
Tiger,
bud.
huh?
All
In the
right.
Tiger cage, huh? We
That's
should
right.
have Tiger Woods. I don't know why he's not here.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
So if Ryan's is Tiger, then it goes down the command line, and you have to do the Tiger growl. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
On that, just that time.
Just
only.
that one time only. Yeah, exactly.
absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, it's time for celebrity birthdays. We have a good one tonight. We have a pretty good one for you. Ryan is
Okay.
only 2 points ahead. He is up 101. Dad is at 99.
Now,
Like I said,
do you
Ryan
think we
breached
both
over.
know him?
I believe so. I picked some good ones this week. I think
Cool.
I did. I think I always do. Thank you very much.
When you do that, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Because I think I went on there one time, when Mom told me to try to cheat.
Yeah. Okay.
And just to see like how many
You're a rat.
birthdays do you see at a time?
I see about 100 in the list that I look at.
And
Most of them are dead.
And you pick the ones that you know for sure,
Most
right?
of them are dead. I picked the ones that I know and I think that each one of you might know and that most of our listeners would know.
Okay.
So, like, there's a lot of soccer players all the time. And I'm just like, nope. Nobody's going to know who that
That are
is.
dead.
Hey, ping pong.
Only Dan and Eddie, who host Is This Football? Every Tuesday night, 11 p.m.
Are they
Eastern
soccer
Standard
fans?
Time. Yeah, oh yeah, big time. But anyway, guys, let's stop bullshitting. Let's get to it. No sense in hiding it, Ryan. Avert your eyes. Let's go. First one we have for you tonight. He does all his own stunts. I know he's a super legend with everybody.
Tom Cruise.
More of a martial arts type guy. Been in the game for quite a while.
And he's old.
And he's a little bit older.
And he
but
is. I know
he's
who he is.
super awesome.
He is.
Yeah, okay.
He
Jackie
stayed at a
Chan.
monastery, right?
Jackie
Jackie
Chan.
Chan.
It is Jackie
I was
Chan's
thinking
birthday.
of what's his name?
Steven Seagal?
Yes.
We already did that. I think we were talking about him. Anyway, it is Jackie Chan's
Chan.
birthday. All right, so Dad, normally you go
Well,
first.
he ain't as old as Bruce Lee, but
Well, Bruce Lee's dead. Yeah, so
So he's probably.
Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the age you think Jackie Chan is?
Yeah. Hurry up. We are having all day.
57.
You say 57. Ryan, what do you say?
57?
I say 57. Hurry up. Answer. Right now.
I say he's a little bit older. I say he's 64.
He is 68 years. I'm not going to stoop to y'all's level. He is 68 years old today. Happy birthday, Jackie.
Dang.
Happy
I
birthday,
got it.
Jackie.
I got it. Let's
All
go.
right. Yeah, Ryan gets the first point, and Ryan is up first on the next one. Super talented. I hope you're as entertained by listening to our show as you are to his award-winning movie where he played a gladiator. A very special happy birthday goes out to Mr. Russell Crowe.
Oh, Mr. Russell Crowe. Okay. Wait, is that in Zombieland? Did they go to Russell Crowe's and they're trying to find Twinkies?
Oh, I don't remember
Or
that.
something?
They go to
No,
Bill Murray's.
He's like, we should have went to Russell Crowe.
Well, they stopped making Twinkies for a
I'm
while,
gonna
so
say
he might
Russell
not.
Crowe's a nice little 54.
He's going to say 54. Dad, what do you think?
That's real close. I'd say 55.
And Dad's,
Just so I try
Dad's
to
going to
win
get
it.
it on the dollar over
probably
because he's
50.
58.
I
He's
was about to
actually
say
58.
Yeah. I knew he was real close.
Yeah, happy
But I
birthday,
thought that
Russell.
was a year or two shy.
Happy birthday either way to
So
you,
you
big
know
dog.
I'm going to go up one
gladiator.
or down one.
Next one we have for you.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own vineyard, or at least his own brand of wine. One of the red
Pitt.
blends is called the Director's Cut.
Ooh, Francis
he,
Coppola.
He is the director of the Godfather movies. It is a very happy birthday to the
Is this
still
a-
alive Francis Ford Coppola.
God, that's a really good wine, too.
And he also did The Godfather, didn't he?
Chardonnay,
That's what I'm saying.
Director's Cut.
But he also has the Director's
I don't
Cut
care.
line of wine.
Yeah, I
It's
care
very good wine.
about. I care about when The Godfather came out. When I'm trying to figure out his birthday, because he had to be in his 30s then. Fuck. 84.
Ryan.
86.
Damn, Dad is so close. He is 83 today, man.
Oh,
Hell yeah, bro. You
man.
fucking nailed that one, man. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah, he has his own wine, at least his own
Have
label.
you had
but I
a
believe
Chardonnay?
It just-
Have you
yeah.
had the Director's Cut Chardonnay?
I haven't
they
had
used
the
to do it at
Chardonnay, but
Bonefish
they
for
had
a minute.
Well, they had
It's
a red blend too,
freaking
I
good.
believe,
You
or
can
a
get it at
cab.
Total Wine up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good juice.
so,
Good juice.
so
I remember
good.
his red. I don't remember what exactly it was, but
And then if you spin the bottle, it's like a little
it Cabernet
film.
Sauvignon.
It looks like a little film strip.
like
so
going-
like they're dancing when you spin it.
Speaking of
It's
that,
like kind of
speaking
like
of that,
very directors.
Go off on a tangent for a minute. You ever did the 19 Crimes wine where you put your cell phone up to it and it gives you a little
No.
like interactive movie?
No.
I've done it with like 3 different bottles. So
So
it's
this is-
called 19 Crimes, and it's it has like
I've seen
these,
the bottle.
these
I think we've-
outlaws
yeah.
on it. And when you take your smartphone, if you go to the website and you go over like almost like a QR code, if you center your photo app, your photo taking app on your phone over the
Right.
label of the wine, the
Right.
label connects online and like almost like a Snapchat fun filter, the
Like a
bottle
Harry
starts
Potter
moving.
thing.
The label starts moving and they start talking and telling you their story while you're looking through your camera app
At the
like,
bottle?
and you can move it around a little bit. Like it's just like a
Wow.
filter. that
That's like
comes
Harry
up.
Potter shit,
Yeah, it's pretty
dude.
cool. Anyway, sorry guys. Sorry, that was a little bit of a derail. I apologize. The fourth out of 5 birthdays we have for you tonight. Football player, ex-football player, brother to Rondé.
Tiki.
Mr.
Tiki.
Mr. Tiki Barber.
Sound like Obama there. Let's see.
Well, it's Ryan's first go.
No, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, you go first. Or is it me go first?
Ryan's going first. Yeah, he's 4. It's you always start.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, odd even, yeah.
55.
55. Dad, what do you say, bud?
Let's see. That's so friggin' close again. 53.
Both of you a little off. He's 47.
I figured he was
wow.
lower, but I'm just going
Dad's
one
gonna
less
get it
than
anyway.
him.
Dad's gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
Right on.
That's what I learned from
Close
listening
only
to Jack
count-
Nicholas
Dusted,
today.
right? I'm getting dusted.
Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and Breeze celebrity birthdays. Exactly.
And on golf greens, I learned from Jack Nicholas
Yeah,
today.
yes, sir.
Close
All right.
only.
Well, the last and final birthday we have for you guys this evening. What I want, you've got, and it might be hard to handle, like a flame and burning candle. Man, I'll be the flame. Oh, yeah. It's true.
I have no idea who you mean.
It's John Oates' birthday today.
John Elton?
Woo.
John.
I thought that's where you're going. You didn't have to go on that singing thing.
John Oates.
John
It's his
Oates.
Oh,
birthday.
John Oates, Hall & Oates.
Yeah, man.
I thought you were doing Elton John.
Yeah, you almost thought he was doing John Elton.
That's right. I try to throw you off.
John Oates, Hall & Oates. Wow, they were heavy in the
80s for sure. Mm-hmm. Maybe late 70s. I'm not sure.
Yep, probably. And I'm sure that's about when they came out.
For that.
78, 79 or whatever.
Yeah, what you got? What you got?
Yeah, it's on you. It's on
I
you.
love that
Are we-
song. But
What's the score now? You won.
I think we're even.
hey, you know where you're at score. You concentrate on your game.
All right, John Oates. John Oates.
Let's see. That had been in their late 20s in 1978.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm guessing.
78.
No. I'm saying they had been in their late 20s in 78.
Okay.
So let's say they were 28.
Add 50 years.
Subtract those 28 years. They'd have been born in 1950, right? And I'm 62. So I'm going to say...
Carry the 5. Carry.
I'm going to say...
Damn it!
68 years old.
68 years old.
70 years old.
Ryan's going to get it. He is 74.
We were close.
Ryan
We
takes
were
the
still
round.
up there.
I got it. No,
That was the last one, right?
Yep, that's the last one. Ryan takes the round.
I know.
No
And
way.
I'm still down 1 or 2. 2. I'm sure I'm down 2.
I think it probably, yeah. I don't know.
I'm sure I'm down 2 still.
It don't matter.
None of this
Hey,
matters.
it don't matter. This ain't,
None of this
this ain't
matters.
personal. This is business.
Oh, boy.
Hey,
Speaking of business, man. Oh, wait, what? Last night? Go
Last night you guys believe in ghosts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've
No,
not seen one, so I'm not sure. But
Sorry,
you
you-
know,
you-
I have. Dad's side of the family talks about shit in Tennessee.
Well, I mean, if
Kentucky,
you don't have
they saw
anything
all the time.
like
but
you
I don't
believe,
think I've seen anything.
But do you believe that they could be there?
Well,
I think so.
They might be, because why is all these people
I believe.
talking about it?
I believe.
Now, I don't know necessarily all
Do
those.
you believe?
I believe in
Okay.
ghosts.
Yeah, you're doing a show now. But,
No, for sure.
No. Okay. Do
Now,
you see
Electronically,
Do you
they
think
transport.
those
I think.
pictures that you see? Those pictures that you see, where there's somebody floating around in the gown, you know.
Well, it's not
And
the
it's
gown.
fuzzy.
It's the
They-
clothes you die in.
Well, whatever. That somebody can actually take a photo of that. I don't believe those pictures.
No, I don't believe any of that shit. I don't believe that you can get shit like that on camera. But I believe 100% that it is.
That
It is
if you-
true.
I believe that
if it really for sure happens, and you
I have
are
my
you,
own
Are you not
experience.
a closed mind? Then you would
What's
see
yours?
it in your
Well,
eyes.
I want to hear it.
No, I want you to go because you obviously have something going on, and I want to get to it because you've been acting real fucking weird all fucking day.
Because I think
And
Jeremy's saying you would
Yeah,
see
dude,
it in
at
your
three-
eyes, but
like,
you couldn't
at
capture it
Well,
on
no,
film.
no way. Just like vampires, you can't do
Last
that
night,
shit. So what's going on?
3:30 a.m. I hear Klystron barking, and the reason why Klystron's barking is because he hears Alexa playing a song, and it was "Just Call My Name," Jackson 5. I'll be there. So I don't know
Alexa is the name
what
of his brilliantly talented
the heck
4-year-old
happened.
little girl that
Yes,
can play
yeah,
Jackson
yeah.
5.
She
I'll be
was
there.
on the piano, and she was
I'll be
grand
there.
piano,
Just like,
and she was.
Woke
I
Klystron
was
up.
like, and he's just like woke my little buddy up, and I don't know.
But
what's
anyway,
going
so
on. But
the Amazon Prime Music was
Interesting.
playing
It
"I'll
was
Be
just
There" by
inter-
Jackson 5. That
yeah,
was the song
just
that
call
they chose.
my name and I'll be there, and I don't know what.
Okay, can I ask you
think
this?
that ghosts probably go through electronics.
Let me ask you this: what was the last? I mean, is that anywhere in your history of songs listened to? Even if it was part of a radio station, you might have been listening to.
So. I mean, it was.
You're not a closet Michael Jackson fan or something?
Well, that's not a bad thing at all. That's not a bad thing. There's no reason to be closeted about that at all.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What are you talking about?
But anyway, so you're
you
saying
wouldn't hear it in the middle of the night.
So you're saying that there was no history of that song within your Rolodex.
I've never requested. I've never looked up. I've never.
Now, were you
even
listening to like an
iTunes
R&B or a Motown radio station at all?
No, I was listening maybe to
know what
dinner
you're getting
music.
at.
Alexa cook dinner music, or like.
I was trying to say maybe it was a glitch and something popped back up that was like from a previous playlist that would have been next. You know,
it was just 3:30.
But the fact
Do
that they
you plug
randomly
that in,
changed
or you
that.
have a battery? Because the
I don't
battery
know,
could have
man.
been low and set
freaked
it
me
off.
out. But I don't know. I
You
mean,
have to plug that in.
So what's
No
your,
batteries.
What's your ghost story?
Oh, well, no, I want to get to the bottom of this a little bit
that's
more
what I'm
first.
saying.
I think, well, see, here's what I'm thinking.
I never requested that kind of song. I never requested Jackson 5 as a radio station. I've never
There's that
even.
part where he's like, just look over your shoulder. Honey. So maybe they
But
were
it's
like trying to
3:30
figure out.
in the morning.
Maybe the
dude.
ghost was drunk. Listen to me. Hear me out. The ghost was drunk.
I like
okay,
this.
it doesn't know what time it is. It's
No.
drunk. It's been carrying on, listening to the tunes that you're listening to by like holding onto your ears, and you don't even know it. And he's just jamming with you all night. He's fucking drunk, and he's like, "I'm gonna pick the next song, dude. I'm picking the next song, dude." And he went to go put that on, and then that shit pops up.
Yeah.
And he was trying to vibe, and he wanted to.
I'll be
He wanted to give you a song that had a clue as to like where to find him in the room with you.
Yeah.
And
drunk, all he could think of was just look over your shoulder, honey. And he was standing behind you, like vibing with you during that song. Bro.
And I think I know
'cause
why
I got up, dude,
I think
and I
I
went
know
out
why
there.
that spirit picked him.
Why?
Because remember when he was doing that stuff down there at the Shore Acres Rec Center, that paranormal.
I mean,
Paranormal.
Or paranoia, either way.
No.
I've
The
been
paranoia was
been
last
doing
night.
that for a long
Paranormal
time.
was when they were little kids, and whatever his name would take them all out. And,
Ian,
Ian, they do that
shoot
paranormal
one of us,
stuff.
and I survived.
And you even named a team.
Yeah,
They even named themselves a team. Well,
That's
Piss. Paranormal Investigation Secret Service.
we called it Teen Club, Teen
Piss.
Night back in the day at Shore Acres, but basically what
that's
it was
why
where
he came to see you.
3 adults just human hunted at least one kid every Friday night. It was their way of getting out aggression, so you would just hang out. I didn't know about it for the first 2 years. I guess I just got lucky.
Shore Acres,
So when you
Shore Acres
got
is
up
an
to help
easy
Clyde,
place to bury some
Did
bodies.
you just like stand up and that spirit
Dude,
just
I
like,
woke up and I go like
oh,
this.
I've been
I go,
looking for you for over like 8 years now.
I said, Alexa, volume off, and then it heard up. So it even blasted it louder, and it was
Right at
like,
the part where she's like, right at the part where he's
and
like,
I was just like, dude, I was like, what is going on right now? And then I saw lights starting to flicker, and then I saw random cards being dealt on the table, and I was like, where am I?
This is kind of like a radio
Now,
show.
my
when-
ghost story was
when
a little bit more-
When a radio show is getting ready, when a radio station is getting ready to close down, and this is their last day on the air.
well, yeah, thanks for thanks for
yeah.
lifting the curtain, Mike.
Foreshadow.
That's where we're going with the platform. We've been hired, and we're going to be doing a coast-to-coast style show. Yeah, guys, stay tuned for that. But anyway,
Just like Phil Henry, that's
anyway,
a big
I want to
deal.
hear. Yeah,
For now, I can prove. I mean, I have a better story than that. No offense, that's a good story because like that uses music, and the fact that there's no proof that leaves me. I'm gonna have to think. I'm gonna look.
there's
into this.
If you look at our cookies,
I
there's
mean, there
nothing
are
that
hold on. There are such
attaches
things
to it.
nowadays as digital, spirits and things. So maybe something's going on inside his line. But anyway, I used to have a real supernatural spirit that used to live with me at the old Ted Peters house.
Oh, yes.
When I lived in Gulfport, a buddy of mine, Shafe, who actually we did the last podcast I've ever done about 10 years ago with. Shafe was my co-pilot in that podcast. It was called The Booth Guy Show.
Dig it.
You can probably find it out there somewhere. I don't know. Jesus Christ, that was 10, 12 years ago. But either way, we lived in a house in Gulfport, and it was the house of Ted Peters, and we were the only the second set of renters to rent that house since he
Ted
died.
Peters?
And Ted Peters owns the famous Ted Peters Fish Spread, little restaurant shack
Pasadena?
on Pasadena, right
Way
around the
down
corner,
there. Way
literally
out.
right around the corner from where the house was. So we lived in his house, and there was even like a pair of tall wading boots that were in like the little not almost like the size of a crawl space attic above the garage is what I want to call it, like a little area. There was a pair of long wading boots that had to have been used for fishing. There was an outdoor shower in the garage so that he could use whenever he came home smelling like fish and all this shit. And we basically lived there. And sometimes when it would get hot and stinky in the middle of the summer, it would smell like fucking seafood. I mean, we did live in Gulfport, so we were by the water, sort of, where we were. But anyway, this motherfucker was definitely with me plenty of times, I guarantee you. And we don't have a whole lot of time before we have to take a halftime break, but I'll just kind of break it down quickly. I used to be basically by myself on nights. Shafe worked nights. He worked. I worked daytime. So a lot of nights I was by myself. I would come out to the garage to smoke a cigarette because I could smoke a cigarette out in the garage. And there was a blue cooler that we had out in the garage that would just empty, and then we would fill it if we had to for parties or whatnot. The cooler one day when I walked out to have a cigarette was like really close to the door, and I thought, oh, Shafe, did you like do something with the cooler and leave it like for me to trip over as I come out the door to go into the garage? So I kicked the cooler. I was having a bad night. Kicked the cooler to the opposite side of the garage. I remember it like sliding into where the dartboard was. We had a dartboard there. Yeah. Sliding against that wall.
By accident.
And so it was sliding against that wall, and it was there, and I had my cigarette. I went back inside. I shit you not, the second time I came back out there, it was right there by the door.
Fuck yes. This shit is real, dude.
I am not lying to you 100%, and I had only had...
Okay,
I know what you're going to say.
Now, you're talking about walking out of the kitchen, that door, and you walk into the garage.
Yes.
Okay, and you did what with the cooler went back in?
The cooler was like there to trip me when I opened the door to walk into the garage. It was like right behind the door. So I kicked it across the room against the wall.
Over by the dartboard.
Thinking maybe Josh left it there, and I was kind of like having a bad day, so I kicked it. And then the next time I came out, now I know what you're thinking. How much did I have to drink? I had just gotten home. This was the first cigarette, and then I probably went and took a shit and probably got on the computer for a little while.
Slid all the way back over that way.
It was directly behind the door again. I probably maybe had maybe a beer and a half. I wasn't that drunk at all, and I swear that's what happened. There was other times.
Yeah, but was it... Could wind have pushed it? And,
the door, his door, like Shafe, it was a 2-bedroom house.
Oh, we won't get into this.
It was a 2-bedroom house, and Shafe's door. No, listen. Shafe's door would slam all the time randomly, and there would be no window open in the entire house, and the air wouldn't even be on. It would be like in the middle of like
I remember some of
a regular.
That would be down.
And his door,
because our bedroom door slams when
it would slam. No windows open, no nothing.
But we have all the windows open. And
that's the worst thing was when we were doing the podcast, we had that big table. Remember, I built that big table, and there was 4 seats around that table. Well, at night, a lot of times when I was home alone, I would be working on pre-show prep, per usual. You have to do that. And I'd be sitting at the desk on the computer, getting everything kind of ready, and I would swear that, like, because sometimes he would be there, maybe 30% of the time, 20% maybe. Sometimes he'd be there with me, or he'd get home a little early, and I'd still be doing it. So he'd jump on, and he'd grab his notebook, and we'd do it together. But that was only about 20% of the time. Several times, like 3-4 times while I was doing this, totally alone, I thought he was. I forgot that Josh wasn't there because I saw him in my peripheral, like while I was staring at a notebook or something for like 45 minutes. It
was like a producer.
Like I thought that they were there. Like I thought it was Josh. I thought he was there with me, and then I'd look up and there would be nobody there. And I remembered, oh, I'm totally home alone. But literally, while I was busy in my own zone working, I swear I saw like him sitting with me, just off doing his own thing. So that could have been TP as well.
Wow, dude.
All right, we ran a little long there. I apologize, guys, but They Call Us the Breeze. That's episode 38. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We still have a whole another half a show coming up for you, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
What do you guys say?
I got goosebumps.
See ya.
All right,
come right on back.
We're gonna go pray on this. We're gonna go pray on this.
That's
we'll
right.
see you guys in a little bit. Bye.
I'm gonna go walk Jeremy out to that damn mushroom in the yard and say, "Did you take a bite of something like this?"
There he is. All right, guys. Bye. right, guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Episode 38. We're having a good time out here.
Yeah,
you got to check out the last one. I didn't know where the hell that went, but we went into some ghost stories and stuff like that. That was
spooky
a little
stuff.
unpredicted.
Some
you never know
spooky
where
stuff.
the show's going to go, and I did not
It was like
anticipate
one of those
that tonight.
little Google cars, with the camera on the top to do the Google view of the GPS and everything all over the place. It just went rampant.
Just went
like right through the
You just
mall
gotta
parking
follow
lot,
it,
man.
though,
It was
you know?
just
I
crazy.
love the analogy. You lost me a little bit, but I still love it. I love the enthusiasm. You get a raise next week.
Absolutely.
Keep an eye on that
Thank you.
paycheck.
Absolutely.
Keep an eye on
Oh,
that
what
paycheck.
happened
10
to that?
cents an hour
We both
raise.
won $2,500, and we still haven't seen those checks.
Well,
Yeah.
that's that's in the mail, dude.
Oh, actually,
Chuck
this is
was
a
asking
very,
me.
very good.
Chuck
This is a
won.
very good.
I won and Chuck won.
So I think Remy, do you get a little bit of a bonus for referring me to the workspace that
are
we're
you
in?
keeping me and Chuck's?
At
as a
some point,
referral?
yeah,
So
probably,
are you
at some
gonna
point.
buy me a beer?
Jeremy,
Yeah.
Buy me maybe a 4-pack.
are you banking me and Chuck's checks that we?
I said they're in the mail.
We
They're
put
in the
them
mail.
in a Swiss account.
I promise you. Guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Got a little scare here in Pinellas County. I'm just gonna bring it up because I'm terrified. I've been losing a little bit of sleep over it.
Okay.
In the next impending doomful months, it's coming up, and I don't know what the hell we're gonna do without it. We have a massive shortage coming our way of lifeguards in Pinellas County for beach season this year.
That's right. People,
I mean-
get down here and take the course.
Now,
and,
I,
get
I,
a
What do
job.
we- how do
can't-
we do?
Now,
How
I
do-
can't. First of all, I've seen the towers, but I can't tell you the last time I saw a fucking lifeguard at a beach, like straight up Baywatch style,
At our
like
beach,
hanging
like
out.
I've never really seen
I could
lifeguards
see you
at
up
our
in the
beaches, right?
in the tower with your hat turned backwards
Well-
and say, "What?"
Oh, I would have permanent, because I wear the hat backwards. I would have permanent that tan line right there with the little plastic piece. Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
But no, because I would definitely rock that the entire time. And
Jeremy
I'd
Hasselhoff.
and I'd be holding my hand in front of my face, like trying to block out the sun, but still
Hasselhoff.
wearing my hat backwards like an asshole.
I wonder, are you gonna have your own jet ski?
Well, I'm just saying, like,
And then when you
That you
take your
can, like,
sunglasses
you know,
off,
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
have
have
you
the
to
guys,
be
are,
able to
you
get
guys
out
are jumping
there.
way ahead of me. I was going to ask because summer jobs, maybe Ryan and I go down to part-time. Dad, you're already retired. We just go out and get some summer jobs as some lifeguards.
I
man.
was
put some
summer
oil on
breeze.
each, get some red shorts.
Oh, I don't
go
do
down
it.
there to Marshalls or whatever and get some matching red
Bro,
shorts.
I would like that a lot.
I go
that'd be
out
sweet.
for an
Tank
hour or
tops?
two. I get a nice fucking a base tan. I don't burn, and then I don't need tanning oil. Never. I just get a little nice bronze, and then I just start going for like massive sunscreen the next days following. But can you imagine that? Can you imagine, like, think about hanging out at the beach for like 1 or 2 days on like a vacation, and you're just like already burnt after the first day, and then you have to go
yeah.
back there and sit back out and just get more burnt. Can you imagine that just being your summer job?
Oh, yeah,
Just to
you
get
turn into wool,
cooked
yeah.
like bacon all day long.
Well, you got
Yeah.
a shack and with
Not
a,
necessarily. Some of them are just those little fucking huge little tower chairs.
Oh no, I definitely have to have the palmetto things on it. And
What
the
if,
shack.
for some odd reason, you happen to be part of like a drug operation kind of Baywatch sting kind of thing?
Well, that's-
like, would
I mean,
you be
that's-
able to like protect the
That's the main
civilians
appeal.
and also try to uncover the drug lord? I mean, what are you thinking
Drug
about?
lord.
That is the main appeal of becoming a lifeguard.
Is to
Am I wrong?
uncover some kind
Well,
of
to be like a
scenario.
badass, like
yeah.
cop, kind of, but
Yeah.
then not a cop, but kind of a cop, but not a cop, but then also Pam Anderson's like your co-star.
Or you just play beach sets with your acoustic guitar and you're a lifeguard.
Well, that's
so it's like
probably,
a part-time
that's
gig,
probably-
like kind of.
yeah.
I mean, I could
But
see
we can
that.
go down to part-time. I think.
Well, if you had Pam
call
Anderson
ourselves the
out there,
lifeguards?
probably
Hey.
nobody'd be going in the water. They'd be like looking up at the life chair, the
Now,
lifeguard chair.
how do
and
you
saying-
think you guys would
asking a
do-
bunch of questions?
around the table, how do you think you guys would do? Someone's drowning out, maybe not far, but maybe 30 feet. As far as like, it's
Like
impossible.
from
you
here
start
to the street?
No, listen, you start running, towards the water, and you always like run like 4 steps, and then all of a sudden
A
your
wave
ankles,
hits you and
fall.
just
all of a
kicks
sudden
you
your
out.
ankles are cemented, and then you have to start doing that weird, awkward like foot shuffle run thing. You know what I mean? So how long?
Pick your knees up. You
do
mean
you think you guys are going to be good at getting out there, like on time?
It depends.
from here to the street? That's 30 feet.
That's the new title of the new Dr. Seuss book. From here to the street, that's 30 feet. Dad, you need to write a book called From Here to
Looking
the
out
Street.
my back
That's
door.
30 feet.
Do,
do,
looking out my
My
back
front door.
Looking out,
Looking
for
out
you.
that tiger cage is what
That's
we're doing.
right. Yeah.
I think I would be okay to swim out. Maybe like it's
From here to the
100
street, I can
yards.
swim.
Maybe 100
Oh, yeah.
yards. I can probably get someone in. But
I could swim from here to at least to their fence over there if I had to.
No chance.
Yep.
No chance.
all I really need to do is just get.
And God forbid the little child.
Well, used to.
Little child that's out there. He's not in a little Alf
I could
life
go
jacket.
from at least. I could go to the end of the driveway. That's
You
for sure.
hopefully the little kid out there is not in
You
a
guys-
little life jacket, and Dad gets all the way out to the kid, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna hang on to you because you have a life jacket on.
just kind of sinks them and bobs them. It's like
You know.
Otherwise, we're both gonna
yeah,
die."
we're gonna work on our breathing exercises real quick.
Okay, we're
You
gonna
go
have
and I go.
we're gonna have a competition here.
Absolutely,
soon.
we're gonna
And
have
I'll
a
show
competition.
you how
All right.
much.
Are we gonna go to the Y? There's the new Y in Shore Acres.
We
Oh
can
no,
probably
we're going
do,
to the park.
No, we have to have a swimming competition.
Oh
too.
no, we're going to the park. Well,
we-
we got plenty of water. We'll have a swimming competition.
All right.
Well, we
Fine.
can probably just get hired if there's a shortage, right? And then bail after the first week or something.
All right, you know what? We'll compile a
We
list.
will go
of-
to a park. We'll get your little GoPro. We'll tape it.
We'll compile a little list of lifeguard requirements, and we'll scale them down a little bit to make them fair.
No,
And then we'll try.
Nothing to do with lifeguard and getting into water to save a life.
Yeah, God forbid we
We'll
talk
just
about the
see-
segment.
No, we'll just see who's in best shape.
All right, well, that sounds like a plan. I'm down.
We can do
I'll
a
whip
little-
all you.
We
Yeah,
can do a
I'm
little
cool.
PT test if
I
you
can
want.
still hold my breath for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I did it
Adam,
about
we'll
3 months
get
ago.
Adam down here to train us. Come on, one more for Jesus.
You know,
Come on.
speaking of the beach, this is why I wouldn't do that fucking job, because I hate the fucking beach.
Oh, it's
What about the
sandy.
movie The Beach?
What, with Leo DiCaprio?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Too
But
many?
the beach sucks.
a little weird.
I mean,
I don't
well,
like the
the
beach.
beach is
The beach
I
is,
mean, it's pretty.
over.
Well,
it's just
it's overrated.
too gnarly, man.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
like, everyone...
it's very pretty for people that come down here. That's what they look for.
And
right?
maybe
That's
that's
what they
where
want,
I'm coming
yeah.
from, ladies and gentlemen out there in listener land. I mean, we've basically been here since 1989. We have a lot of family up in Ohio. So a lot of times, you know, when they would come down and visit, we would go to the beaches. And after a while, it just became very tiresome. and-
we've never been.
No, for me. I'm talking for me.
No, I'm talking about taking any family out there. You're more than welcome to come down, and we
I'm
will
talking
take
for
it.
me.
Okay.
I'm talking for me. It's annoying. It's sandy. It's hot. You sweat. Sometimes it's fucking windy. Like, have you ever been out on the beach and sitting on the beach and possibly even had like an open beer can and then the wind starts picking up a little bit and it's just
Sand blows
blowing sand in your fucking face
Absolutely.
and blowing sand in your beer
your beer.
can?
Yeah.
Or
That-
God
that does
forbid you
suck.
have a margarita and you have like an open rim glass and then you're just getting, that's not salt, bro. That's just fucking sweaty
Or
asshole
God forbid
sand.
that you're.
Or God forbid you have old
God
fashioned out
forbid
there.
that you're
and
on the
like,
other side of a little barrier where people have little restaurants.
Barrier,
and
I hardly
stuff.
knew her.
Ooh, well,
Yeah,
free
you know,
heat.
on this side of the beach, and you have a little tiki hut and with
Well,
patio
that's
and
going to
stuff.
be some of the better things, but the worst things of the
Seagulls.
beach, I think, I mean, the seagulls fucking suck. The ocean is just a scary place in general, man.
It is kind of sketchy.
Like,
yeah,
It's not a lake that you know if there's going to be gators in it or if there's not going to be gators in it. What kind of fish are basically in there? The locals around a lake are going to tell you, don't swim in this fucking water because there's something crazy in here. We've experienced it. In the ocean, I mean, you don't know what's going to decide to swim over from Japan.
Yeah,
Two nights
I mean,
before.
75% of the earth is water,
That's what I'm. Yes, and 80% of
and
us
I'm
are.
sure there's
and
shit,
we've never
I'm
discovered.
sure
I
there's
don't think
shit
you've-
that we have no idea that
think like
exists
we haven't discovered like 80% of the water
because
yet.
we live above the water.
Plus, like I like
on land.
I like looking at the water. Like I'll stare at the water, but after about 20 minutes, you're like, tight.
Okay, well let me play a little.
I'm done.
Let me play a little. What do I like?
Devil's advocate, things
Yeah.
you might
yeah,
like about
it's
the
like
beach.
well,
The
or
seafood,
this.
the
What is there to
seafood
like
restaurants.
the-
There's really good
Okay.
seafood
Grouper
restaurants.
sandwich,
You
grouper
know,
sandy.
there's some really good kind of good vibe spots. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Often with maybe some tiki torches.
yeah. I like kind of like the Dawson's Creek kind of eat a little meal and have a little buzz and feel like you're in Dawson's Creek kind of thing. You know?
I don't know how that has anything to do with
Well,
Dawson's
that's what I'm
Creek.
saying.
You fucking
Seafood?
idiot.
But you're by seafood and you're by the docks.
you
and
lost
you're by the
me when you went from
boats and
seafood to
He's
Dawson's
talking
Creek.
about one solitary episode where Joey and Pacey have a date on a dock with a candle, and he's like, "Yeah, that kind of reminds me of eating on a seafood
No,
restaurant
that
with a tiki
reminds
torch."
me of Mighty Ducks. What I'm saying is, it's
You're
really
dumb.
good seafood
You're dumb.
out there.
That's a hockey team
What do
in
you guys-
California
No, yeah,
with kids,
seafood,
right?
good seafood.
Good seafood. What do you you said you like the hotel bar, or somewhere around, like we go to the place that has like the hotel where they have a restaurant. They have the little bar just.
Well,
on
down
edge.
Pasadena,
And then
there,
you have umbrellas,
kind of south of
exactly.
South of the hurricane.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All those places.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go
Yeah,
have a drink,
and
caddies,
and
you know.
the public beach goes, and the parking goes way down there. So,
But the parking
well, me and
is
Mama
not
haven't
fun
been
anymore.
down there in a while because
You can sit at a table and you can have some lunch.
yeah.
have
And
a
if you
drink
want
or
to go on the
two.
beach, there's like probably 40, 50 yards of beach, man.
Yeah, but you can also just sit off of the beach and not be
Because
disgusting
we went there
and
for
sweaty.
breakfast, we went there for lunch with Adam. You know.
My favorite part about the beach of all time. I haven't
That's
done it,
south,
I
I
haven't.
mean.
I haven't done it in a very long time, and I'd love to do it again very soon if you guys are down. The parking lot game. Now, this was a fun game that we used to play, and I played it myself probably 3 times. Probably 3 times in my life.
Were you a prick? Is this what this is leading
yeah,
to?
It's not a good Samaritan type thing. It's definitely an entertaining, fun game, and it wasn't for YouTube, and it wasn't out there to get famous, and it wasn't out there for documenting. It was just for me and the people in the fucking car, and this is what we would do. And we did it 3 times in my car where I was the driver, but we did it at least a couple. Actually, probably I did it in other people's cars because you didn't actually have to drive, and this is why it's called the parking lot game. So in the public parking lot of the beach. Very congested. People are trying to get in and out. They're pissed. They're circling, waiting for people to leave. They're just circling, waiting for people to leave. You go and you walk like with some chairs and whatnot. You load it in so someone stops, and they hold the whole line up like the Macarena. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And then you
you act like you're
stop the- you
act
stop
like
the
you're
line?
getting
no,
in a car.
You act like you're getting in the car.
And
you,
then
you
you
bring
just
like
keep
one
walking.
chair.
Fucking with people.
You bring like one chair with you. You know what I mean? Like you leave everything else out on the beach, but you bring a chair and then you like walk and you go get in the car. Like you and another person at least. You get in the car. You turn the car on. You like wait. You just let the AC cool down for a little while. You put on a couple
then you
songs.
come back out.
And then you
That
just get
is-
back out.
that is
Oh,
but you never
man.
put your reverse lights on. But you get it, and the people are waiting
Oh,
and
that
waiting.
is
That is
such a
wrong.
that is trolling to the freaking max.
That
right
is
there.
wrong.
Fuck.
I would absolutely be a
Mom
part
was-
of it though. Hey,
does
why
sound
not?
good.
Yeah, we did it a few times.
Why
We did it a
not?
few
I
times.
mean,
it was
you know.
funny. I'm not going to say who was involved, but you guys would be
Mom's
laughing
gonna
and
bust your ass
surprised.
over that one, buddy.
Yeah, that was a fun part about the beach. Another fun part about the beach is, like you said, like hotel or restaurant bars,
Public
things like
subs.
that. Public subs. Everybody has a favorite food you bring to the beach, and a lot of Florida people, public subs is definitely one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I've taken chicks out on dates out there. You play a little guitar at night. You wait till it's nighttime,
Actually, when me and Mom
and you have regular
met,
clothes on.
When Mom flew down here to Bradenton or whatever to ride back with me, we went to the beach and we set up in one of those lifesavers,
Yeah.
lifeguard duty chairs, and just looked out across.
So
the
you
Gulf
were a
of
So
Mexico.
you were a
lifeguard.
lifeguard.
Wait, how could you
He did
fucking
this.
No,
omit
no,
this
no,
part
she
of the
was a
story?
lifeguard.
And he's like,
too.
and then you know what? Come to think of it, I actually saved somebody too.
No, no,
It's
no.
weird. It's
No,
a little weird.
I think pretty much in my mind,
I must have just forgot
Mom
about
was
it.
a
Or-
lifeguard.
Frank over here from freaking
Mom
Always
was a
Sunny.
lifeguard.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Thanks for being on time with that story, buddy. We definitely.
Yeah. Way to come back to it.
Well, you guys did the beach thing.
Resuscitate
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
beach.
way to resuscitate that joke. Dude.
Sometimes it takes a while for those electronic nerve endings
Neurons to start firing.
Getting back there, yeah, firing.
Like pistons in an engine. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't be bringing that up. That's sore.
I'm pisting at you right now. All right, guys. Just stay caused the breeze. We're going to take a quick little break, throw some darts. We'll be right back. Ryan, what do you say, bud?
I can't wait to come back and say hi.
All right, Dad.
I can throw 2 darts.
All right, let's do it. Bye. Well, hey guys, welcome back once again to episode 38 of They Call Us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Fourth segment of the show. Before we go tonight, we got a little bit left to do. We got to check the mailbag. We got 2 voicemails left for us this evening, so we're definitely going to answer those. Dad seems to have a question. Dad, you have
I do have a
Thank you
question.
for raising your
Since
hand.
we started this out with the Masters, I was thinking we would end with
the Baiters?
no,
That's sick.
Oh,
Mike, that's sick.
That
Nope.
is.
is sick.
everybody.
I am ashamed of you.
Wow.
Wow.
No, the Masters dinner
Wow.
on Tuesday night.
Okay.
The Japanese guy won, and if you
Hideki
win the Masters,
Matsuyama.
did you see the menu for?
Yeah, there was sushi and tuna, seared tuna at the beginning course.
Sashimi.
Yeah, sashimi. There's seared
Little Kobe beef.
Oh, dude, there was a wahoo type
Wagyu?
of
B5,
yeah.
whatever that means.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, dude.
So we're not even being racist. Like this was the real menu.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no,
this
no!
was
Well,
his- yeah.
whoever wins the Masters the following year, he has to pay for the champions dinner.
Ah.
That includes Tom Watson, Gary Player,
Yep.
Jack Nicklaus,
Yep.
the
Tiger,
members
Dustin.
of the
Microphone Jones.
Ryan
and
Brechak.
Fred Couples, Tiger, everybody that has a
Joel
green
Smith.
jacket.
Joel Smith and the
He
sizzling.
wishes, yeah,
Skyline
And this-
Chili.
yeah.
Marion's Pizza.
Well, guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. Little fun we're going to have here in this last segment. I worked on a little bit of something. You know, I was reading an article, an interesting article. I'm not going to go into it because it's way too long.
Vanity
And,
Fair?
And I listened to a corresponding podcast about it.
Better
as
Homes
well.
and Gardens, I think
but
he
talking
said.
about word association and how a lot of times therapists will use this to kind of coax out, you know, inner stories out of people. Just when you say a word, it registers with someone, and either you have a one-word answer, or you maybe have a little bit of a memory, or at least something you can sum up in one or two sentences. This is what you think of that word. So I came up with a little list, and I thought maybe I would just ask all of us what we thought of those words.
Yep, let's go.
I'm in.
I'm
I
in
got
there.
my brain
I'm in
ready,
there.
man.
Word associations with the breeze, the first word, and I'm going to try to like guess Dad's, in my head. And I'll tell you, I will be honest, I'll tell you if I'm right or not. Peanuts.
Peanuts,
Yeah, peanuts is the first word.
baseball.
Baseball. That was my second guess. Yeah, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. So, how many times do you think you've actually gone to a baseball game and actually purchased peanuts and ate peanuts?
At the stadium or before?
Like at the stadium, like you're there and or brought them.
with.
How many times have you eaten peanuts at a ball game?
35%.
35%.
Maybe.
Wow, that's pretty good. Okay.
And
All right.
Because usually we bring
and
them
you've
in.
probably gone to
So
like
the
200
song is
games.
no joke when it comes to you. You literally are out there and buying some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, and you don't care if they ever come back.
Our team or the opposing team? I don't.
What about you,
care.
Ryan?
Ever come
Peanuts.
back.
Peanuts.
I honestly went to George Washington Carver.
Yes, the
That
man
was
that
my
discovered
number-
the peanut.
Yeah, peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Yeah,
Discovered
George
peanut butter.
Washington
Yeah, or
Carver.
made
Yeah,
peanut butter.
That's
yeah.
exactly
You
who
could
I
say
thought of.
Jimmy Carter too.
I shit you not, Ryan. I did a report on him for Black History Month in like 5th or 4th grade. Did I just give you that report? Is that why you're mentioning him?
No, I've
Did you just
always
take my
I've
report and copied?
always thought about peanuts.
And Jimmy
because
and Billy
George
Carter
Washington
were
Carver.
both
It was
peanut
always
farmers.
ingrained since like 4th grade into my head.
No, that's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
All
yeah,
right.
Sorry
it's
to talk
weird,
over
but-
you, but
I thought, well, for my peanuts, obviously Charles Schultz.
that's why that Yamaha's sitting back there. Exactly.
Peanuts gang, yeah, Charlie Brown and all them. But also, I thought Dad was going to say the squirrels that he feeds. That the neighbor one time had to be like, "Yo, you can't feed the squirrels
Dad
peanuts
was
anymore."
basically as Ace Ventura with the squirrels. With
When he
the
first moved
peanuts
in, he
there.
was hot
Yeah.
on feeding them
man.
peanuts to the squirrels. But we don't do that anymore. Yeah, we don't do that
Those
anymore.
Jim Carrey faces.
Well,
All right, yeah, you're getting a little rubber face over there. Exactly. Next word, Dad, lawnmower.
Lawnmower. Fresh cut smell of grass in the spring.
Now, how much grass do you actually mow here at the Tiger
Not
Cage
me,
now?
but I
Just
know
in
the
general.
smell.
Like you don't have to mow this lawn at all.
Lawnmower. No.
Yeah, there's no
Lawnmower.
mowing
That's
at this
what
lawn.
reminds me of the lawnmower.
Ryan,
There's a,
lawnmower.
King of the Hill.
Oh, okay.
The
All
intro. I mean, when it cuts
Yeah.
out.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
good.
literally like
King of the Hill
every
during the
freaking
intro?
Sunday.
Yep, King of the Hill. Yeah, they were all obsessed with their lawns. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Propane and propane.
sprinkler
accessories.
heads because I tried to bust a sprinkler head or two so that Dad wouldn't make me
On purpose?
mow
On
the lawn
purpose?
anymore. And then he basically just taught me how to repair sprinkler heads, and there was one or two that I had to
Jokes
just repair.
on you, buddy.
So yeah.
Yeah, joke's on you.
All right, next word.
Punch a hole in the
Yeah,
drywall.
threw
and
that
show you
threw
how to
that ball
repair.
against the wall, hit you in the nuts.
So thanks for that lesson, Dad. Don't half-ass it, or you're gonna end up whole-assing it in a whole another way. So two whole asses are not better than a half-ass. I'll tell you what. Next word, margarita, Dad.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, That's immediately.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buffett.
Fins
That's my
left,
last
baby.
answer.
Margarita to me, first time I ever drank a margarita and discovered margaritas was during the worst possible time to ever discover an expensive drink like a
Hurricane.
margarita.
At a hurricane.
I was at Disney for 3 days.
Like that.
No, I was just at Disney for 3 days.
Oh,
and
what's
I
up,
just was-
$25?
I was ordering margaritas everywhere I went, and it was at least $12 to about $16 every time I ordered a fucking drink, and they were, maybe 12-ounce margaritas. So yeah, that was
They
expensive.
want the big ones.
And then you never caught a cool buzz.
Speaking of Disney, Jungle, Dad, what do you think? When you think Jungle,
Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Jungle Book, okay, with Baloo. All right, that's a good one. Ryan, what do you think?
where I went on vacation. The Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your dumbass still wants to go to the Amazon. Yeah, Ryan wants to go to the Amazon on vacation and get bit by a bunch of shit. That's awesome. Jungle.
Tiger Cage.
Off the top of the rip, Jungle to Jungle, the movie with Mimi Siku
yeah.
and Tim Allen, where the kid that's plays Jam in Detroit Rock City way later as the drummer, he's Mimi Siku in Jungle to Jungle, where that young Tim Allen realizes he has a child that was basically raised in the rainforest somehow, and he has to take care of it. And in New York City,
Is this a cartoon? Oh,
No.
this
No,
is
it
real.
was-
yeah, real
Yeah.
movie. Oh yeah,
He goes from like the actual jungle
Good
to
Tim
the,
Allen
the
movie.
concrete jungle, if you
Jungle
will.
to Jungle.
Yeah.
And Tim Allen, he's
Fun
like
little fact.
trying to
Detroit to New York.
I told you guys how, in that movie they have the Statue of Liberty as
The
the
lighter,
lighter.
yeah.
And I went everywhere looking for this lighter when I went up to New York City.
yeah.
And even the fact of mentioning it to these people that have the shops on the corners,
They're like,
I
yeah,
said,
we know.
they go, no, keep going. No one had them. I guess I don't know
I
exactly
saw
why.
him. Me and Teresa saw him when we went with Ray and Debbie.
All right, next word
In
I have.
Chinatown.
Yeah.
Got every fucking thing.
Next word I have for you, Dad. Alien.
E.T.
E.T.
or Alf.
or Alf. All right,
Either
very,
one.
very
Either
good.
one.
One is from Phone Home, and one is from Melmac, so that's perfect.
That's the only two things I
Hey,
got.
Willie!
That's all I got. Hey, Willie!
Hey, Willie!
Are you sure?
I kill me! All right, you're up, Ryan.
I would say outer space.
Outer space. You're just gonna go basic with it.
I was
Outer
going to
space?
say Elon Musk.
Okay, is he an alien? Do you think?
I think he might be an alien.
All
yeah.
right. See, that's what
I'm
what I really
I'm
want.
pretty sure that I'm spot on both of my picks.
I think you are absolutely. You went straight for that.
Actually, I would put 300 to 1 odds in at the book in Vegas.
Is
on
that what you'd put on it?
On Melmac, we don't gamble on whether people are aliens. But yeah, no. My pick
Well, the
would be
problem with that
was
is,
a cover song by Pennywise that me and Josh Harris and I think Cletus Chatterton learned when we were first starting our little outfit called Say Sorry.
Alien?
We used to cover a song called Alien by Pennywise.
How did it go?
I couldn't tell you. I don't even remember it. And I sang it, and I sang it
Alien.
and played the
Won't
guitar
you
in a
be
3-piece.
missing me?
All right, next word, sweep. Next word is sweep.
Baseball. Sweep a series.
Yeah. Okay. I figured you were going to go there immediately. Ryan, what do you think?
Chores.
Chores? Just choring?
Yeah.
Chores.
Just sweeping.
Sweep the floor,
Klystron's
sweep
here.
the floor.
Just sweep.
Yeah.
Sweep floors.
I'm going series too. Basically, I was thinking more, a hockey series when, the Columbus.
So brooms. I mean, we're all on the
Brooms.
same category of brooms,
yeah,
right?
basically. Yeah. When Columbus swept our asses in the first round.
Don't bring that up.
Yeah.
That was such a heartbreak.
Well, it's my word association. That's all it is. Dad,
Ooh.
candy.
What?
Candy.
What?
Candy.
Candy. C-A-N-D-Y.
It's not a spelling bee. It's
I thought
word.
you saying can be with a B.
He perked up real quick. He's like, candy. C.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Well, I'll
origin
tell
of the
you
word.
what. I haven't
went
had
down to
one
the
in a while,
store.
and they're hard to eat as you're getting older. But
Yeah.
my favorite of my whole life was Payday.
Okay. So when Dad thinks of the word candy, he thinks of his favorite candy, and that is Payday.
Payday candy bar, man.
Peanuts, caramel.
Baby Ruth was good too, but
Baby Ruthie?
Payday, man, Payday. I like peanuts. I like peanuts all the time.
Me and Ryan both mashed up two movie quotes. Baby Ruth by Goonies and Baby Ruthie by Sandlot. But yeah, okay. What do you say, Ryan? Candy?
John Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, John Candy.
Immediately. Yeah, Candy.
No.
Yeah, especially since we just talked about him last week.
Or
so.
I want candy.
Yeah, but I
Good
think
song.
I
Good
think
song.
if you
Good
were
80s
to
song.
take a poll, most people would think of Candy.
When I was
Candy.
in Orlando, I lived with a guy, and his girlfriend moved in with him in his one bedroom. So
her name was
basically,
Candy?
we had 5 people there, and she was a stripper, and her name was Candy. And
No bullshit.
No bullshit. And I would be doing my laundry. And remember, I used to work at that one restaurant that had these white coats that I would like have to like bleach, stain, remove, and like work on my outfit every night before I put it in the laundry, like get stains out of it. It was like a very high end place. She'd be out there just chilling, smoking a cigarette, white shirt, no bra. God bless her, just hanging out.
Well, she sounds like a sweet girl.
And she'd be chilling and you know, smoking a little Doja and just chilling and conversating with me while I was sitting here getting my outfit ready. And then I'd go in, shower, and then I'd leave for work. And that was just my stripper roommate, Candy. So that's when I think of Candy.
Good for you.
And I didn't even plan that. These are just words that I picked out of my head.
Sometimes-
Raccoon. I know me and Ryan.
Dr. Doolittle. I always go movies for some reason, but like
Dr. Doolittle with Chris Rock was a raccoon.
No, I have nothing on raccoon.
If he was
I have nothing.
Chris Rock,
Chris
Chris
Wack.
Walken?
Chris Rock. If Chris Rock was the raccoon at the fucking Grammys, he would have
That
fucking
sounds like
slapped
the guy
back.
on
Big Bang Theory.
yeah. What's his name?
Billy.
Billy.
With a,
He
he
sounds
works at
just
the
like
comic
Barry.
book shop. Yeah.
Billy.
Oh, yeah.
Billy.
All right. So mine would be Rocky Raccoon. Dad Raccoon.
Raccoon. God, I can't even pull anything up, man.
No raccoon.
I'm out.
It's
I see
buffering.
I see them in my eyes,
buffering.
but I can't.
Mike is eliminated.
I can't even pull
No,
anything.
just kidding. This is not an elimination game. I'll give you the next one, Mike.
My hard drive
Cloud.
stuck.
Cloud. Speaking of hard drive, Cloud.
I
Cloud
need to get
is
to
your
the
name.
cloud.
See,
What?
So Dad could use to have the cloud so that we can shove some more memories in
My
here.
Wi-Fi went out.
So Cloud. What would you say when you think of cloud?
Cloud, like clouds in the sky.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, or cloud, whatever, any kind of cloud. The definition of cloud is a vapor that.
A bag of cotton balls, in a way.
There you go. I like that answer. Yeah. Every time you need a fake.
Well, without the
cloud,
bag on it.
Well, yeah, but if you need to fake clouds in a cool project or on a poster board or
I tried it on that stone that we took down to Danny and Ann's, you know. I was like,
all right, you maniac. Cloud, Ryan.
Forrest Whitaker. No,
Perfect.
rain.
Okay.
rain cloud?
Storm.
Pretty basic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basic.
Yeah, I think of the cloud. Like I haven't updated my
Apple.
I haven't bought more storage for my. Who's out there with me?
You're talking
You're-
about.
Oh,
you're-
actually,
you're-
Danielle, she just had to buy a little bit of storage.
Your
for the,
Apple
for the
Cloud is
watch.
full. My
Yeah.
Apple
Well,
Cloud has been full for 4 years. I could give a fuck.
That's the difference in our age.
This is genius what they're doing.
No, but I'm just saying,
Apples.
Apple, they
know-
do
I
the
understand.
iCloud thing and they go, your storage is full.
I understand.
And now here's the only time it burns me. Okay, here's the one time it burns me. If I do a note on the phone and then I pull it up on this computer because I'm out of Apple iCloud storage, which normally it would share it back and forth. This one updates and then my phone just goes blank and it says no additional text because I updated it on the computer. So that's a way that the cloud fucks me. But anyway, last word we have for you is shred. Dad.
shred.
Shred.
Well, it kind of reminds me of Shrek, but shred.
Well, it's not Shrek.
Well, I'm going with shredded cheese.
All right, like shred a little, like for
Well,
your
we
chili
use
dogs.
we use it on everything, right?
Yeah, a little shredded, sharp cheddar or fine cheddar.
On a chili dog,
Yeah, do you like the sharp? You like
Oh,
the
you gotta
thicker?
go. Yeah.
the
any
back.
cheddar, but sharp is fine. But
Okay.
it's got to be finely ground.
Well, technically, sharp is sharp and fine is fine. Fine cheddar, sharp cheddar.
no.
All right, Ryan.
No, I mean it's finely shredded,
Yeah. Well, finally,
and it's got to be cheddar.
and finally, yeah.
This
Ryan.
is perfect.
shred.
we watched the Tony Hawk documentary
I
last night.
knew it was going to go to skateboard.
It was fucking. It was
Shredding
awesome.
them rails.
The Tony Hawk HBO.
What's it called?
It's dude.
For the listeners out there,
I don't know, but it's just dropped. It's on
Oh my
HBO.
God, dude, I just saw-
HBO Tony Hawk documentary.
I just
And
saw-
it was
I just saw
so
the tag
dude,
for it.
he like. It's kind of interesting, man. Like you think he's a very, very like.
Well, when
all,
you get-
all the nice guy kind of thing, but he was the baby of a family that was way older than him, and like they had him very.
so they just
old.
let the little
so
kid
like
go out and
they were
skateboard.
45 and they had Tony Hawk, but then before that they had all the rest of the kids. So like
And when you guys skate down
it's
a
a
rail,
very
you call
good
that
one.
shredding,
Anyways,
right?
Yeah, shred the gnar, bro.
Everything that you
Tony
guys
Hawk,
do
baby.
on a skateboard
Yeah,
is
anything you
shredding.
do on a fucking skateboard is shredding. The
Yeah.
rail is grinding.
That
but-
doesn't surprise me.
But
you would say
everything
that.
and everything, you can
You're
shred a
shredding.
surfboard, you can shred a bike, you can shred.
Yep.
Anyways,
Doesn't
what do you
surprise
think?
me.
Oh, shred.
Kind of same vein, like Tony
No,
Hawk Pro Skater.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder.
Oh, yeah.
Shredder.
What?
Yeah, my mind. I can't figure out anything else right now. My mind is directly going to the Shredder, the main villain of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he had the fucking gear on that had the little blades on his little arm, little wrist
That
guards.
they were fighting all the time.
Yeah, like the main guy they fought, Shredder, and they beat him in Secret of the Ooze finally, and I don't know who the villain was in the third one. I don't remember that, but yeah, the Shredder.
But it was
he
like their
the
enemy
ultimate-
had like little
Yeah.
spikes coming out everywhere,
yeah,
knives,
and he
or
had
whatever.
little knives around his little like.
head and
Was it
everything.
purple?
and-
Was he purple?
In certain cartoons and comics, he was purple. In certain cartoons, comics, he was gray with trim of purple, and then some things were black with like some purple glow. Just depends on which part of the Ninja Turtle universe you're talking about.
And
My second favorite
civil.
animated comic series, but yeah. So that's what I think of shredding, guys. That was word association. I'm very pleased to hear what you guys' answers were.
Well,
tonight.
we're gonna go to the. Obviously, we're getting in the back seat with
Yeah.
the handcuffed.
Yeah.
We did not pass that test.
We did not pass that. Dad is going to jail, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
going.
Here he goes.
Now everybody chip
what's
in.
your
You're gonna have to
problem?
keep sending in donations to get me back out there. This is a charity.
Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah. Good night, sweet
all right.
friends.
Yeah.
All show up picketing. We want Mike out.
Yeah.
We want Mike
Will it be
out.
like this month?
Well, we'll get to you when we get to you.
Then
We'll
you'll
get
be
to you
like
when we
Johnny
get to you.
Cash, man.
Oh, kind of like when my check's coming. Me and Chuck's check.
kind of like when your check's coming. Kind of like your
Chuck's
kind of
still-
like your paycheck.
Chuck is still looking for his check.
Yeah. By the way, we are very slow in paying out some of these top checks, but
Did you guys just
they're going to be in the mail.
switch
and-
to a new software program, or the AP and accounts
ADP,
payable,
ADP.
accounts receivable, or running into kind of complications or something?
Well, you never know what might happen on the breeze. Exactly. Well,
It's all-
speaking of the
it's all
breeze, guys, it's time to
cryptocurrency.
get going. It's time to get going, but I have a couple questions for us from the voicemail. Some we've collected, some that I think are worthy. Make sure you guys are going out there and leaving us some voicemails of your own if you're curious about anything. Last week we had some celebrity ones. The week before that we did Would You Rathers, but we have even more for you. Yeah, I'm not sure who the first one goes to, but let's do it.
This one's for the average group.
Okay,
not
all of us.
one in particular. But would you rather have average sex every day of your life, or have phenomenal sex one time a year?
All right, that person sounds a little drunk, but that's that's when people get ideas to call the show. But that's a good question. All right, average sex, or what, once a week is what she said, I believe, or terrible sex or great
She
sex
said
once a year.
average sex once a week,
or great sex once a
great
year.
sex once a
Oof.
year.
Now, if it was like once a month,
Phenomenal sex.
like if
once
it
a
was
year.
once a month, that would be a little easier to pick. I feel.
I think that I was like, let's
I don't
meet
know.
in the middle
Once
there.
a year? I mean, like, obviously, would that be like that's your birthday? Like, can we just call it that that's your birthday? Because then you know when it's coming, and like,
I don't
it's
even
also your
necessarily
birthday,
know
so-
if I would like it to be my birthday because I'm pretty.
You don't wanna waste,
gone.
yeah, two
I'm
holidays
pretty
on the same
gone
day.
on my birthday. You know what I mean?
And you don't want to waste 2 holidays in one day.
It's yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good point.
Yeah,
So,
you don't want to just like
So what do you think?
blow your.
What do you think, huh? Average sex once.
I just wish it would have been.
I'm gonna go average sex once a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock it in.
Me
Ryan,
too.
you locking it in?
Yep.
Father, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Average sex once a week or mind-blowing sex?
Well, I want to say
Once a year.
that I don't think I can answer this question.
All right.
How
that's
about
all.
have the have
Without
the ice cream and the
incriminating
sprinkles?
myself, I didn't. I
All right, that's good enough for me.
don't
That's
think
good
I
enough for
can
me.
Quite answer
Next
this question
question.
without.
Next question we have might be a little more dangerous. Here we go.
Hey, Remy,
Okay.
answer me this, bud. Would you rather have pubes for teeth or teeth for pubes?
Oh, Jesus. All right. All right. So these voicemails, like I said, we don't really screen them that well. They are coming from people late night. They are usually at the bars. But that's a good question. Would I rather? And it's a natural part of the body. Pubic hair is a natural part of the body, and this is an adult show. It's not for kids. It's after 10 p.m. You can say whatever you want. It's not for kids.
Wow. It's not for kids.
I thought we could say whatever we wanted to.
You can say what
You can say
whatever
whatever
the
you
hell
want
we
to.
for
want.
teeth or teeth for
You can
pubes.
say absolutely whatever
so
you
you
want to
would-
say until the FCC takes you off the air.
Pubes for
Well, the
teeth or teeth for
SEC
pubes.
won't let me be me. So
I could-
Let's see.
I would go pubes for teeth because I could still eat somehow. I'd have to eat through a straw, but I couldn't do teeth for pubes because then you would just never get laid ever again.
I am taking no part in this question.
I knew you weren't. That one was directed at me anyway, so we're all good. All
Yeah.
right, last one. You guys want to do one more? Here we
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Last one
if
for
a
us.
bus goes down the highway and a tire rolls up, what was the
Nothing
one
that
Bill
easy,
used
Mike.
to do all the time?
Nothing that easy.
Bill
Here we-
used to have a great
Here we
one.
go. Last
How many
question.
pancakes?
Last question in the mailbag.
Hey, Ryan, would you rather have toes for nipples or nipples for toes?
That's the girl that worked his.
I don't know who that is, but she got 2 in tonight.
I think I would.
I messed up. I picked
You
the wrong
know,
one.
I didn't even listen to the question.
What's the other one that you wanted?
Where are you going?
I ain't going nowhere.
I think
yeah.
you know, but I would rather. I would choose.
Toes for nipples or nipples for toes?
I would
now,
choose the
if you have
forearm
nipples for toes, you can't walk.
That's what I'm
because-
saying. I mean, I don't know if I need to get out of some tough spots,
thought
so
you-
I'd probably have to have toes for nipples.
She just called in.
Yeah, even though they might be a little hard, and if I don't like trim up my toenails a little bit, then they might be poking out little sharpie sharps, behind
I think you could
behind
just-
and slicing up people's backs.
So
too.
you're gonna go.
But I would rather have toes for nipples than nipples for toes.
Rather have
because
toes
I
for
need
nipples.
traction.
What do
I
you
need
mean?
Traction.
Exactly.
I need traction. Yeah.
Ask me.
He'd rather have
I like
toes for nipples.
toenails, but
Yeah, I got to be able to
Ryan,
walk.
it was
you
a
know?
question for Ryan. He'd rather have toes for nipples than nipples for toes. All right.
what?
Well, guys, that's They Call Us the Breeze. We hope you had as much fun as we had out there in listener land. Make sure you tune in every Thursday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, make sure you're checking out our sister podcast, Is This Football? Every Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out the Facebook
And
pages, guys.
Tuesday at what?
Make sure every Tuesday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're liking the Facebook pages. Also, make sure you're also subscribing to the YouTube page. We're putting up more video content these days, so you don't want to miss out on that. Wow. All right, Ryan, what do you say?
I think we have to watch some family videos today.
Yeah,
so
yeah, we got our
I
legacy
wanna
box.
I
It's
wanna
time to
see
go.
what this is
I
all
thought
about.
we were going to watch Alf.
Yeah, we're going to do both. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye. See you.
See
Thank
ya.
you.
Bye-bye.